Hello, fellow YouTubers! Welcome back to Draxelix's, that's me, Let's Play of Pokemon FireRed version. In the last episode, we cleared the SSN and got the HM01 cut. And now I'm going to teach cut to one of the Pokemon in my party. And then head to the Pokemon Center because Nidorina fainted. And thank goodness that Nidorina can actually learn cut, because I was actually worried nothing on my team could learn cut. Because look at my team, none of them really have like something they could cut with. I know Farfetch could learn it, but I wasn't planning on teaching it to Farfetch. So, that covers everything that happened in the last episode. We also saw our rival, beat the crap out of him. Thought he could pull a fast one on us. He thought wrong. Okay. The third gym is an electric gym. I'm not sure if I said that already, but if you still have your grass starter, this is actually a really good gym, because for the first three gyms, the grass starter is actually really useful, because first three gyms, grass actually has a good advantage over them, because it's grass. Grass is super effective against rock and water, and electric is not very effective against the grass type. So, it's not that bad to pick the grass starter in Kanto, for sure. Fire! Oh my god, I don't even want to start. I don't understand how anyone would be able to, you know, like, get past even the first gym. But enough of that. I have a water starter, which is probably the next best thing to grass, because you'll still be able to breeze through the first one. Second one, you're gonna be even because you're both water types, but since Starmie actually counts as a psychic type, and Wartortle actually also learned Bite in Generation 1, you'll still have a bit of a type advantage. Third is where you're gonna have a bit of an issue. Of course, if you feel like your own team can't do it, you can just quickly go catch a Diglett in the Diglett's tunnel, because ground is basically electric type's bane, because they can't even touch the type. Of course, most Pikachus come equipped with normal attacks that allow them to hit it. And damn this paralysis hacks and evasion hacks. Shit! Come on, don't take that long. I'm on a timer here, sort of. I don't want this episode to be 30 minutes of me messing with water gun because you don't want to use anything else other than double team. Thank you, Wartortle. Was it really that hard to hit an electrical mouse with ketchup stains on its cheeks? I don't think so. I'm actually gonna switch Wartortle out because this gym is not really a good place for it. It's gonna just die. Electric type is super effective against water. It's one of the only two types that are super effective against water. What else was I gonna say? Oh, I forgot. Damn it. Oh well. Ah, shit. Spark, don't paralyze me. Don't paralyze me. Don't paralyze me. I said don't paralyze me, for Pete's sake. That's what you get for paralyzing me. Ah. Oh well. At least I poisoned it, so it wasn't a total loss this turn. What? They're getting all the paralysis hacks. First Wartortle, now you. Yay, he missed. He evens out. Okay, double kick. Yeah, it's not gonna kill. Yeah, and then poison won't kill it either. So it's gonna die next turn either way, to poison or me using poison sting on it. So it really doesn't matter if I'm paralyzed now or not. Okay, that's down, and he has another Voltorb left. But I don't know who to use for it, because Nidorina's kind of suffering. Actually, it's a Magmite. Shit, I have to use you. Or not. I'll just switch to Nidorina. Hopefully Nina can take a Thundershock, Spark, or whatever to the face, and dish out another double kick before it faints. Hopefully it doesn't. No, just use Sonic Boom. Can you use that again? Ho, trying to go for the confused. Ah, come on. Confused Parahacks. That's annoying. That's a classic combo. Come on, don't do. Yes! 1, yeah, and 10. Damn it, Nidorina, you really cut it close there. Any more and you wouldn't have lived. Oh man. They just love to do this to me. Getting me on the edge. Scaring me. War Turtle... I'm gonna let War Turtle handle this last guy, because I know he has only one Pikachu. It's level 23, and it doesn't know any electric attacks, because according to the AI, Thunder Shock will be deleted by Quick Attack via their system of deleting moves. Because if you find a wild Pikachu at the same level, it won't know any electrical attacks. That's just how it is. I mean, that's the simplest way to delete moves. It's not like they could selectively pick which moves they want to keep. Unless the developers wanted to give them a custom move set. Which they do in future generations. I remember I mentioned that in the earlier episode. So... Oh, come on, he used one double team and you're already missing? He's beating the crap out of you and he's not even using electrical attacks. Running out of HP. Okay, Torrent. Boost. Do something. Oh, so close. Don't die. Yes! Damn it, you and Nidorina both. You're scaring the crap out of me. Killing Pokemon at 2 or 3 HP, you can't cut it any closer. Now you're trying to learn Rapid Spin. Don't need that. Useful for competitive, but not if you're playing through the story mode. And I beat you, Tucker. I've been talking and talking, I didn't even mention the Vermilion City Gym and how you're supposed to get to the gym leader. Silly me! So basically, I'm pretty sure most of you already know about it, but the Vermilion City Gym is unique because the only way to get past it are through 2 electrically charged switches that are hidden in those trash cans you saw me walking past, which will unlock 2 electrical doors that unblock the path to the gym leader. Now the trick is that the switches are obviously hidden and you gotta find them through trial and error. The good news is the second switch is right next to the first one. As proof, if you talk to the first trainer I bought, the sailor guy, he's gonna tell you a hint, which happens to repeat what I just said. The second lock is gonna be right next to the first lock. So basically, you have to go through every single trash can, hope that you find the switch, and then click any switch right next to it. Now, it could be any of the adjacent switches, so there's no way it could be this or this. It has to be this, the one above it, or the one below it. So right now I have a 33.33% chance, and then we're going for this one. I got on my first try. Did not see that one coming, but that's, what are you gonna do? That's luck. First Pokemon is a Voltorb, if I remember correctly. So I'm gonna lead off with Nidorina. And hopefully we'll beat Lieutenant Surge on our first try. Hey kid, what do you think you're doing here? You won't live long in combat, not with your puny power. I tell you kid, electric Pokemon saved me during the war. They zapped my enemies into paralysis. The same as I'll do to you. Sure, Lieutenant Surge. Whatever you say. Come on, he doesn't even have any badges or like medals. He's a lieutenant? What kind of lieutenant is he? They could have at least made that legitimate instead of just giving him a plain green military uniform. That's actually just regular green. It's not even like camouflage. It's pure green. I mean, I can understand when Pokemon first came out, everything was in black and white for red and blue, so you couldn't tell. He could have actually been wearing black and white clothing for all we knew back then. But they could have at least give him the right colors and whatnot, so that he feels like a proper soldier. Now you're trying to learn Helping Hand. That's useless. There are barely any double battles in this game. Now he's gonna send out he's gonna send out Pikachu. So with Pikachu, I'm going to fight with Fairy. Sorry. Thunder Wave, screw you. Screw you too. Fairy, stop getting paralyzed. No, not double team paralysis combo. Oh, I'm gonna want to take too long on this. Yeah, I knew you were gonna miss. Come on, you're 7 levels above it. The only thing separating you between victory and me wasting another 20 minutes is two double teams. Two double teams. My voice is dying on me. Crap. This is what happens when you talk for extended periods of time. You get blasted by shockwaves and you can't pound people into submission. Alright. Last one is Raichu, the problem. Now, I'm pretty sure this guy's gonna follow up with the same strategy of shockwaving me. But he's also gonna do double team. You know, now that you think about it, it's actually a really good strategy because on the one hand, he has a move that helps him evade your attack so that you can never hit him. Ooh, points for poison on the first try. So that way, you'll constantly miss your attack. Oh, I forgot he has full heal. So when did these people have full heal though? Yeah, I faced him on a... Excuse me. I faced him before this shit happened. Actually, no, I faced him before, but I didn't realize I wasn't recording, so I actually had to redo it. So technically, this is my second try. I still won the first try, so I didn't lose, but I just had to beat him again. Oh, back to what I was saying about the strategy. So basically, this guy has a pretty good strategy going for him right now because on the one hand, he has a move that helps him dodge your attacks. And then he has another move that lets him constantly hit you without having to worry about missing. Because Shockwave never misses. And shit! I didn't poison it. Uh-oh. The only reason I was able to win before was because he didn't use the super potion. But I didn't... Oh no. This battle might result in me losing. I really don't want that to happen. Because that means I'm going to have to go through the entire gym again. And then challenge him again. And then win. Oh, come on, one more pound. We're in the home stretch. You can take that shockwave. You're jiggly friggin' puff. And Brawl, you can take tons of damage, sort of. Come on. Yes! If that lived, I would have cried. I would have broken into tears. Just quit. Now that's a shocker. You're the real deal, kid. Fine then, take the Thunder Badge. Why, thank you very much, Lieutenant Surge. The Thunder Badge cranks up your Pokemon's speed. This will let your Pokemon fly lightning quick anytime, kid. You're special, kid. Take this. It's Shockwave. Who knew? It contains Shockwave. That's what I just said. Teach it to an electric Pokemon, or not. I recommend not teaching it to an electric Pokemon because there are a handful of Pokemon that can actually learn Shockwave that aren't electric types. Some examples include Nidorino, which is the opposite of Nidorino, Meowth, which you can catch in Route 10, and Rhyhorn, I believe. But you won't see a Rhyhorn for a while, so I'm not gonna use Shockwave, but those are your options. I think Clefairy can also learn Shockwave, but I'm not gonna use it. And you shouldn't teach it to an electric Pokemon because they're gonna learn much better moves than Shockwave leveling up. So if you notice here, Professor Oak's aide is here. He shows up after you get your gym badge to remind you to go to Route 2 to pick up the HM Flash. Which means I'm gonna have to go through the Diglett Tunnel again, so I'll see you guys at the exit. Hello guys, I'm now at Route 2 after going through the Diglett Tunnel. Not much happened. A couple of Diglets appeared with Arena Traps. Torchill made mincemeat of them, obviously, because it's a water type and all. So, if you remember, I actually came here once before, but I didn't have Cut back then, so I couldn't get Flash. You could have actually gotten to, if you had, no, not Flash, Cut. Since I didn't have Cut, I actually could have gone here before I got the badge and get Flash, but I actually didn't need, I didn't want to actually yet, because I would have to come back and go back to Vermilion City anyway to get my badge. So, well, with that out of the way, I'm going to now go to Pewter City to complete another thing. And in the meantime, actually not in the meantime, I'll tell you about what you're going to get. So, you'll notice here, when your first time, there's a tree here that you can cut. So once you get cut and come back here, you're going to be able to go to this house here, where you're going to receive something pretty special. So yeah, you get the old amber from this dude. And the old amber happens to be a Pokemon fossil of Aerodactyl. But when you revive it, it's gonna be level 5. And by the time you can revive Pokemon, you're gonna have at least 6 badges, so... it's gonna be really hard to train at that point, so I wouldn't recommend using fossil Pokemon at that point. But if you want to, you're gonna have to put in some elbow grease. So, with that out of the way, I can actually mention something about Flash. Because if you notice from Gen 4 onwards, Flash is no longer an HM. It's actually TM, replaces TM70. Why is that so? Because, believe it or not, you actually don't need... Flash to complete the game. What Flash does is, you know, it illuminates the area around you so you can see better, but through an immense amount of trial and error and bumping and colliding, you can actually get through any place without Flash. So, I think this is why they downgraded it to an TM, because you don't actually... It's not urgent. It's possible to get through the game without using... What? Why did I... Oh, that's why. Diglett is the... If you didn't know, if you ever happen to have Pokemon under-leveled than the Pokemon in the area that you're in, if there happens to be Pokemon that are higher level than you, your Pokemon, you will encounter a wild Pokemon regardless or not you have a Repel up. That's just how it works. It seems pretty weird, but what are you gonna do? You usually do have over-leveled Pokemon, don't you? Crap, I didn't kill it. If this thing uses Dig, I'm dead. Or Fury Swipes, actually. No. Okay. Okay, again, 5 HP! Stop cutting it so close, Wartortle Nidorina. Damn it. Let me talk about Flash for like 5 seconds. So yeah, you actually don't need Flash to complete the game. Which is why the aid is there to remind you to get it. It helps you. It's not urgent, it's not necessary, but it's helpful. Aid is gone. I guess he went back to Professor Oak's lab. So now with Flash in hand, you're gonna have to walk all the way back to Cerulean City and then go right onto Route 9, which will lead to the Rock Tunnel, which is where you're gonna actually have to use Flash on, or not, if you want to challenge yourself. I don't recommend it, but yeah, Flash, not an HM anymore from this gen onwards. And you also need cuts. Even if by the time you get cut, you practically have Flash in hand too. So this tree was rightly put. So I think I've reached the time. Next episode, I'm gonna be doing Route 9 on my path to the Rock Tunnel. Excuse my voice. So, without... I can't do this right! I'll see you guys next time.